What up? What's good? What's good, y'all? Let me update this real quick. Um, hey, peace, peace. Share this in a couple groups real quick before I get started. Um, I just want to take this opportunity. Peace, y'all. Peace, peace, peace. I'm gonna be funny today. I'm gonna be funny today. Um, I've intentionally not gone live or talked about certain things. Um, yeah, I'm good. I'm good, y'all. um, so a couple things. Shout out to People's Revolution. Shout out to everybody who's been a part of the movement. From day one, since day one. What's good, Brother Mondo? Everybody tuning in. Where am I going to be next? I'm going to continue to be between here and Kenosha. Wherever else I'm needed. We got some things that we need to plan to do to be in other places. I'm at work, but I know the comments finna go crazy. Yeah, man, I've intentionally not, like I said, man, I've tried to kind of stay out of a lot of this stuff. I saw a few marches on the South. Oh, that's another thing, man. I definitely need to link with my South Side brothers and sisters some more. I know they just had a march, really addressing. And again, I wanna start here. Now that y'all just mentioned that, what's good? Peace. I wanna start here because here you go, talking about some damn captain. I want to start here. Do Black Lives Matter? Do all Black Lives Matter? And I want to start on that because y'all brought up my folks on the South Side. They just had a protest because I know a lot of my brown brothers and sisters on the South Side feel as if a lot of people from our community target them. A lot of people from their own community target them. Back up. Okay. A lot of people from their own community target them, especially when you have folks who are not documented and who will probably not call the police. But people who target is specifically one of the well-known, beloved community members, the food vendor, I think it was a corn vendor, was robbed and killed. So they had a protest at the police station, really protesting the fact that that the police don't investigate or come when they need them, X, Y, and Z. I can't necessarily speak on the entire premise of the protest because I wasn't there. But like I said, y'all, this whole conversation on police reform, it has specifically to do with why crime is the way it is in black and brown communities, specifically black communities. And so when we address this issue, not only will we be addressing the issue that has plagued us for a long time, but we'll be addressing partially a huge reason for our internal issues. So we don't need, I hate when people keep bringing up black crime, you know what I'm saying, as a reason to not protest police brutality. People want to bring up Chicago. People want to bring up the homicides and the crime in Milwaukee. And again, like, these other terms don't exist. Nobody says brown on brown crime, Spanish on Spanish crime, white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime. But crime is crime, and you commit crime based on proximity and opportunity. Whoever's around you, whoever's closest to you, those are the most opportune and closest people and things that will 9 times out of 10 be what you go after, or who you get into it with, or X, Y, and Z. But I tell people all the time, it's a difference. It's a difference because your mom or your dad could probably slap the hell out of you. That's your mom or your dad. You may not necessarily want to kill them if they do that. But if somebody who you don't know does that, you probably will go to the Mariah was good. Caroline, I see you. K House, all that, generals. So when people bring these things up, we cannot get deterred because so many people do this, and it's a very and if you don't understand, thank you, Gene. If you don't understand, a lot of people don't know, just sidebar, a lot of people don't know that I originally was a music artist before I was doing any of this. I've been on tour for a year. I've written for a lot of people, so I'm just getting back to the music, man, because that's like one of my original things, one of my original passions, and so I'm just getting back to it. So, but people need to understand this, that addressing police brutality within itself will address black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? And anybody on anybody crime. I'm about to post a series of videos where you can literally see the difference in policing. The difference in policing. I'm sitting here going through WorldStar, and I'm seeing so many videos that is like, how do you not get it? If you see this, you cannot not get it. I seen a white person in Minneapolis tell the police he ain't pulling over, get out his car, berate them, spit on them, and he don't go to jail. And the person next to him, who was a black person who was filming, he like, did you see this? Did you see that? And she like, yeah, I saw it. White privilege, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Again, man, it's so crazy that we gotta have, every aspect of our life has to be a conversation. Has to be a conversation with our young men and our young women about how to interact with police, what we can go outside the house and do and not do to avoid this or that happening to us. But people from other races with, you know, the skin, with the complexion for the connection, they get to just go out, they can talk crazy to whoever they want to talk crazy to. I heard a person say that white people can steal from white people and it be okay and cool. Listen, man, it's just, again, man, when you see it from a different lens, when you're in these meetings and in these rooms and you're face to face with these officers, when you're a part of documentaries like BBC and you hear and see how they think of us, and then you hear another person that look like you say that same type of shit, and it's like, how do black people not get it? How are you black and don't get it? You know what I'm saying? A lot, y'all, we have to call this what it is. They call it Black Lives Matter terrorism, but what is it? For somebody to literally rule by fear? Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't know if people understand how it feels to be a teenage black man, a black young man, and an adult black man, and to literally, whether you got warrants or not, whether you've been in jail or not, whether you doing something wrong or not, to literally fear when you see this car, what they gonna do. There is a literal concern that comes over your entire being that's like, man, is these motherfuckers finna get behind me? Oh, damn, they behind me. Is they finna pull me over? If I bust this U, or if I turn this turn, are they gonna turn behind me? Damn, now I gotta make sure my phone charged. I gotta get on live. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure, do I got something, like, let me think now where all my stuff is, where my ID, where my all, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know what that's like. People don't know what that's like. And that's a hard, man, that is a hard existence to go every day, you know, having to deal with some sort of trauma. You know what I'm saying? To be young people and to have the police just roll up on you full speed with their lights blaring and you just run because you don't know what the fuck finna happen. You know what I'm saying? Whether you did something wrong or not, you just run. You just know to run. Your body tells you to run. People don't know what that's like. What's good? People don't know what that's like. I legitimately started jogging after the Arbery guy. Man, listen. I did a lot of stuff out of spite because I'm like, they show doing this shit to the right people. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I get it. I get it, man. I don't know what kind of existence we living in, whether this stuff is like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a computer simulation. You know what I'm saying? All activism is terrorism to the opposition. Of course, when you stand up and talk against what system they have in place, you're going to become a target and you're going to become somebody that they see as a problem. But at the end of the day, this shit needs to change, and there is no if, maybe, but, like, none of that. At this point in time, we shall all agree this shit is going to change right the fuck now. Right the fuck now. And this is why I really have a problem with people out here playing with this shit. I have a problem with people who don't take this shit to the right level of seriousness. This is a very, if y'all have not just historically, if you're not up on your history, look at the leadership. Dude, they killed singers. The dude who sung the song, what is his name? A Change Gonna Come. They fucking killed that man for a song. They did not want a positive song out from the black community, so they set him up to be killed. I don't think people understand the seriousness of what we're dealing with. Yes, it's 2020, and yes, they literally drug people out of jails and allowed them to be hung. Yes, they, you know what I'm saying? They Sam Cooke, oh my God. If you have not watched the documentary on Sam Cooke, you need to fucking watch it. If you have not read the story of Bob Marley and how he died, and what these symbols, what these lies and they message and they following and what they were doing, how much it meant to people that look like us, absolutely. Sam Cooke, Nipsey Hussle, absolutely. We have to really be paying attention, and we got to take this shit seriously, y'all. We have to take it seriously, man. People are literally dying. Not just the people they actually killing, but the people that they are literally taking the life from them. Right now, I'm facing 32 years minimum, just off the fact and the premise that in a federal case, you do not need evidence. All you need is a couple motherfuckers to say what they want them to say. And that's the case. Y'all see all these different names, y'all, that we don't learn about or that we don't know about in this different, you know, aspect of looking at something. Perspective is a motherfucker, man. Perspective is a motherfucker. And it's I'm gonna tell you all this too. We have allies and we have people who want to right they wrong or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, when people say we all one and we all the same, we are not. We are different races of people for a reason. Things about us in our DNA, our makeup, genetics, all of that is different. A tiger is different from a house cat. They both cats, they both felines, they both from that genus, but they are two different things. Okay? So when we talk about white people, black people, Spanish people, we are different people. Okay? This is why us coming into Europeanized schools and public schools that were not meant for us in the first place, this is why part of the reason why we cannot pass their tests, part of the reason why we don't learn the same way that other people learn. We do not. So you have to understand there is a difference between people. All that I don't see color and we all one shit, quit with that shit. Quit with that shit, motherfucker. You need to see me because I see your ass, okay? And I know from seeing you and hearing you that we different, okay? That don't mean we ain't still all humans. What that means is I see you, motherfucker, and you better see me. Okay? We have to get this shit right, and we cannot be confused. A lot of us are spewing shit that we've absorbed from a paradigm that we are not a part of. We have a village concept. These motherfuckers, these people have been bred through domination. All they understand is domination and supremacy and sustaining that, you know what I'm saying, through kingships, through however the fuck they got to do it. They gonna keep the power the way they keep the power. The village is the power in our concept. Yes, you have leaders. Yes, you have this person with this title and this person with this title. But in black in black folks hierarchy and how we came up and what we came from, the village concept. You have to understand and have perspective. You have to understand and have perspective. That's why everybody can't speak for us. Everybody cannot be a voice for black people. Some people are saying the same shit everybody else is saying, but they also are saying what they want to say. Because at the end of the day, whether we have allies or not, whether people understand or not, at the end of the day, this has to be done, and our community has to be spoken up for, and we need what we need. Okay? Again, if we are going to deal with politics in any form, fashion, or any of this, then real people have to be in the room, and what we want has to be a part of their agenda. What we want. That comes from people who are going to say what we want. Right now, even the body cams, even when we talk about body cams, this is why in my list of demands, the access to, who has access to it? I'm going to tell y'all, like in the Sterling Brown case, they originally gave us one damn video. And then when they released that one little video, they were like, well, see, nothing's wrong here. No, nigga, where is all the other body cam? Don't give us what you want us to see. Give us all the shit. Because the shit that we don't see is the shit that we need to be seeing. You know what I'm saying? The parts they leave out is the parts we need to know. So it has to do with access. It has to do with access. And then, peace, Amani, Queen. Peace, Brooke. It also has to do with who is dealing with the investigation. These boards, these committees, who are these people on these things? We have to play a role in that. We cannot just go through life. Listen, black people. My hood niggas. My niggas that rep that 5, my niggas that rep that 6, my niggas that go to work. You know what I'm saying? My niggas who don't go to work and live off a check. I'm going to tell you, whatever aspect in life fits you, you can no longer go through life and not know these things. You cannot know who your alderman is. You cannot not know who your teachers are in the schools. You cannot not know who's on those school boards. You cannot not know how to file a complaint if you need to. You cannot not know tenants' rights. These are things that we're going to have to know, or you're going to have to be a part of a collective who is going to explain it to you and advocate for you so you can know. Because the more y'all know, the less I get called. You know what I'm saying? The less Tory get called and people like us. 2020 has to not only be a paradigm shift and a change for the outward world, but it got to be a paradigm change for the inner world. And I'm going to tell y'all something right now. That goes for people in leadership too. It's a lot of fucked up, ain't shit motherfuckers in leadership. And they need to take a look at their goddamn self while they got all motherfuckers following them and listening to them. And they need to understand that I'm a fucked up ass person and I do fucked up ass shit. And this is why my name keep coming up. This is why I'm always in a spotlight for something dumb and fucked up. Because I'm going to tell you, everybody can't tell the same fucking lie. That's one thing you have to understand. Everyone cannot tell the same lie about you. Okay? Everyone cannot tell the same lie. It's impossible. Especially when you're dealing with people who don't know each other. They cannot all tell the same lie. So, we have to take that. We have to take that. There is, listen, unity is when the right people come together, not when everybody come together. Because I'm going to tell y'all, when you dealing with slavery, all them slaves went together. You had the slaves who was scared and would tell on your ass in a fucking second. You had the house niggas who was cool with however things were going. And they would tell on your ass in a second. So we didn't need them. If we run, we know who we don't need to invite. Motherfucker. If you don't know who you don't need to invite, why you talking about we should all go? Everybody leave. No, some of these motherfuckers don't want to go. And some of these motherfuckers don't want to die. Some of these motherfuckers don't want to leave. They done built their house with their nose hairs, motherfucker, and they don't want to leave it. The promised land is not for everybody. Even the Bible has a fucking number of how many people are going to go to heaven. There's a number. Do you not know that? So it ain't everybody going to heaven. It's a number of motherfuckers who going. All right? So if you don't understand this concept, when you talk about unity, it's an impossibility. It is impossible for everybody to go. It's always the few. It's always the few. It's always the few. Yes, if you are not aware of that, there's a literal number of people who are supposed to be going to heaven. There's a number. I believe it's a 6-digit number. I've read the Bible back to front. I know quite a bit. So you ain't gonna get me with that. When they talk about ain't no chosen people. No, it is. There you go, Venus. There you go. If you know what I'm talking about. I should have bumming the motherfucker. If you know, then you know. If you don't know, shut the fuck up and learn so you know. When people talk about ain't no chosen people, yes it is. It's very clear what color a motherfucker is, or will that tell you who the real motherfucker. We ain't got to talk about it. Just know. Oh hell. We ain't gonna talk about that, Chandra. I'm just saying, fam. We got to know what we seeing. We have to be able to decipher. We have to be able to know what you are seeing, because the subliminal is not the same thing as the outright. Some things we can outright flat out see, but sometimes people you can see a motherfucker slap a motherfucker. You can be like, yeah, maybe it wasn't a slap. Maybe it was a strike in succession. No, nigga, he got slapped. I don't know how you saw something different. You have to know what your eyes are seeing. You have to be able to process what you are seeing. We don't have to ask what type of state we live in, what type of city we live in. There is no maybe. This is a racist ass fucking place. How many times do we need to see it put in motion in front of you for you to understand what we living in? How many times do you have to see a person act a certain way before you, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them the first time? Believe them the first time. When the words don't add up to the actions, believe what you are seeing. I really don't understand how, and see, this is the position I get put in, right? I really need for us to do this, because while we're not doing this, then we have people who are going to be a part of this movement, who are going to lead it, who are going to be major voices in it, who are going to look as if they are the fucking movement. They are going to remain in where they are, keeping us distracted, keeping shit going on, taken from the work that we could be doing. We all want to believe everybody. When you do that, you're living in how the world should be, how the world really is. So a lot of these motherfuckers, you should just leave the fuck alone. We don't need no cults running around this motherfucker. We do not need it. That's not good for anybody. It's not good. And again, man, I take it deathly serious. Y'all don't know the losses. Y'all don't understand the sacrifice and the losses people have had. I'm just grateful that I have not been taken from this earth, and my life is continuing. That as long as I have that, I got both my arms, they work. You know what I'm saying? I got both my feet. Well, motherfuckers wanted me to keep walking while my foot wasn't working. No, I want my feet to work. So fuck you. I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow my feet gonna work better, and I'll be here for some more years. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad that I have my fucking health. I have my mind, and I have my health, and I have my life. So again, before I left here, every day, damn near, I'm doing something. I'm not just talking. I'm not no speech maker. I'm not no interviewee. I do a whole lot fucking more. Because the people who doing so much fucking talking, I guarantee you they don't have no receipts of the shit that they doing. None. No receipts. Damn, nigga. You ain't got no receipts, motherfucker? None. I'm just saying. Josiah was killed 6/15/20. Man, listen. Justice look a whole lot different. Justice look a whole lot different, man. Sedan, what's good, homie? I'm not fucking with you. I'm not fucking with you. I'm just telling y'all, man. I'm just telling y'all. And I hope y'all paying attention to what I am saying. Because I don't need people who get disappointed and with one person or one leader or one organization and they call themselves leaving every fucking thing. Oh, well, I'm done with all of it. No, don't be done with all of it. Because again, this fight ain't just for me. It's a lot of people who don't believe in no, somebody was Facebook calling me. So I don't know if the sound was cut off while I was there, but somebody's Facebook calling me. Yeah, I don't, you know. Sedan, that's my brother, man, and I love Sedan, man. He's, like I told you, man, from the moment that I seen that first video he did, and what's crazy is I was in a car right there on the corner and they had their back facing to me, and I didn't know who he was, you know. But those words that he said that day still resonate today. Still is going re-viral again right now. Sedan is a powerful fucking speaker, and I'm gonna tell y'all about leadership. I've said this many a fucking times. We got too many people who want to be leaders, who think they should be the leader, and they fucking not. They don't have what it takes. They don't got the passion. They don't got the skills. They don't have the fucking means to sacrifice, and they ain't put the fucking work in. I'm telling you, I was drawn to where I am. My personality, I shouldn't be here at all. I would rather sit in this motherfucker by myself. That's how anti-people I am. Okay? Something draws me to always be in a position where I'm the person who has to step up and say, I'm a protector of all people. I'm a voice for these people, because I'm looking around like ain't nobody gonna talk, so I gotta talk. I ain't just wake up one day like, hey man, I want to talk. Hey, give me the microphone. No. Hell no. Because it ain't always your time to fucking talk. Even the people who are living this life, it's a lot of people who are voices. I'm not fussing about nothing. I'm trying to give people perspective. We got people right now who do not understand. And this is another thing. We need a regular protest training. We need a regular, you know what I'm saying, a consistent basis on which people get educated in what it is that we're doing. Because I always tell this story. During the Hamilton, 75 people got arrested. I was the 75th person, right? Now, at the time I was on parole. Now, while these predominantly white 74 motherfuckers got arrested, mind you, this is a ticket. You pay the shit and you leave. You know what I'm saying? They just so happen to arrest us and make us sit for a couple hours. Them, I should say. Because I had a PO hold. So while I'm in a paddy wagon with these white motherfuckers who now are crying to what am my family gonna think? What about my job? Bitch. Black Lives Matter enough for you to wave this fucking sign and yell, but you can't sit in no handcuffs for a few hours? You can't pay a ticket? It's not that important to you? Okay. That gave me the perspective to know what I'm dealing with. That gave me the perspective to know that my situation and this dead person who just got shot 14 times is not that fucking important to you to sit here for a few hours and be inconvenienced. It's not that important. They gave me a lot of fucking perspective, and that's what led me to my path on my own. Because I had to find people like me. I thought everybody was warriors. I thought those black lives meant the same thing to these people standing next to me that it meant to me, and it didn't. So they gave me a lot of fucking perspective. Now I look at the people and I gauge every person for who they are. I gauge every person for who they are. And best believe I sat in rooms where I heard people argue over who the leader, who gonna lead this committee and that committee, and I'm just sitting here like, why the fuck are, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I had to learn, brother, because like I told you, I came from the streets where you had to get it how you lived. I didn't grow up like that. I grew up kind of decent, man. I'm gonna tell you, I grew up kind of decent. I got a perspective, you know, from both sides of the coin. From 4 to 14, I lived in Mississippi. My uncle he owned a car lot. He worked for the FAA. He sent me to great schools. You know what I'm saying? I had a absolutely great education. I had to deal with abuse from his wife, but I had a good education. I ain't have to worry about what I'm gonna eat. I ain't have to worry about who's gonna buy me clothes. I ain't have to worry about the lights was gonna be on or off. Now, I know a lot of people didn't have that luxury. So I'm when you talk about privilege, that is a fucking privilege that I am so grateful for, because now in this point of my life, this is why I could struggle like a motherfucker and not really care about it, because I've had it. So when I have it, I got it. And when I don't have it, it don't bother me. Because I don't have to sleep in garages. I don't have to steal cars to have somewhere to sleep in. I don't have to do it all. So I done went from not having to worry about shit to having to worry about every fucking thing. So I am so grateful for my perspective and my privilege that I got in my life. And I also am privileged to have grew up in Mississippi and to come back here and see the fucking difference when it comes to racism. Because I'm in this place where I'm like, where the KKK at in the burning crosses? Oh, I damn near expect to see that shit up here. I see everything but that. Like, the shit I'm seeing is a burning cross. Like, what you just said to me was a burning cross, okay? This uniform you got on, that's the hood. The white sheets is the blue uniform, is what you're telling me. So I'm not confused about what I'm seeing at all. I know what the fuck is going on. I know what the fuck is going on. And I appreciate, man, like I said, I appreciate every experience, good or bad, that has driven me to this point in my life. Because it has trained me and allowed me to be there for my people in every aspect. It ain't really too much of shit that I'm not going to be able to understand. As far as conditions, as far as, you know what I'm saying, the economics, as far as the structures, as far as any of this shit. I grew up in Greenwood, Mississippi, which is right outside of Itta Bena, which is right by Mississippi Valley State University. It's 100 miles from Greenville. It's an hour from Greenville. It's an hour from Jackson. I went to East Elementary. I went to St. Francis of Assisi from damn near kindergarten to 7th grade. I came back here for high school. Oh, absolutely. 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 So I'm not confused by what I'm seeing. Man, and I loved Greenwood. And I just loved, I'm gonna tell y'all something about Mississippi that I did notice. Now, going to schools and going to stores, absolutely I saw white people. Hey, white person. White little girl, white little boy. After a certain time, you didn't see them motherfuckers no more. Like, where the fuck do all the white people go at a certain time? That's the only question I have. Like, you know what? I don't see no white people at this point in time. Because it was understood, it was an unwritten rule apparently, we gonna go the fuck over here, y'all can go the fuck over there. That's how it is. Nobody complained, nobody went into nobody else. You don't belong over here, we don't belong over there. We good. That's how it was. You know what I'm saying? That I promise you, I would take that life over this shit. I would take that over this. Because you know where people stand. Here, these people swear they not racist. They the most racist motherfuckers ever. But they will like trick your ass like they your best goddamn friend. Oh no, you not. No, you fucking not. You're racist, lady. I'm talking about you, my friend. Friend? Do you not know we live in the most segregated motherfucking place? Do you not know I'm looking around and see all these organizations and positions of power, and these are white people coming from outside the city to inside the city? Do you not know I'm seeing motherfuckers? Oh, I grew up in group homes and shit. Group homes, schools. Why is it always motherfuckers who hate kids that's over kids? What is going on here? You cannot tell me. You can't explain this to me. It is very fucked up. And so many of us are confused by what we are seeing. When we protested that gas station, the craziest shit to me was there were black people pulling up like, these my guys. Ready to shoot us, ready to fight us for they guys at the gas station. The same guys who just shot at a bunch of kids. The same guys who I done been in the store and watched how they call people black bitches and monkeys. Them your guys? Okay, that ain't no different than people saying the police ain't never whooped my ass, but I just seen them whoop this motherfucker. He black too. Called him a nigga, shot him, but they ain't happen to you, so that's still your guy. All right, I get it. A lot of us are fucking confused, and we have no fucking loyalty. We have no loyalty to ourselves. And it's because of the paradigm that we can no longer be confused by this shit. Because again, I know too many people who didn't believe until the shit happened to them or somebody that's close to them. Now it matters. Now you believe it. No, we cannot sit back and wait our turn no fucking more. None of us. And like I said, at the end of the people are complaining about the loss of buildings and property. If you ain't taking your ass down to the mayor's office, if you ain't taking your ass down to the governor, if you ain't taking your ass down to any of this shit and saying, you need to fix this shit so nobody gets shot, so nobody get mistreated by the police, so my property don't get burned, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very simple. You don't have to do anything other than that. If you want the shit to change, then help us get the shit changed. Listen, Cassandra, I'm going to tell you now. Go to Mississippi. There's nothing scary about Mississippi once you live in this motherfucker. This place is worse than anything I've ever fucking witnessed in Mississippi. Now, I will tell you, you got these certain situations where you might live in an all-white town where there's 1 or 2 black people, and you might see some Confederate flags, you might see, you know what I'm saying, all type of crazy shit, but it depends on where you go. But the thing about down south and why it's better for the living structure and for the opportunity is because they maintain that connection to what happened. They continue that mindset that we all we got, and we got to stick with each other. You got black-owned businesses, you got predominantly black towns, you got people of color. And listen, let me tell you another thing. Just the aura of community, the aura of, again, how we had to be in those plantations is that same aura and respect that people still have for one another. I believe us up here in the north have been too fucking far removed. We have been too fucking far removed from ourselves and our direness to a situation to where we just like whatever. Shit got unsegregated and we lost our fucking mind. Now we don't want shit to do with each other. We want to experience with everybody else. I want to be a white woman, Mexican woman. Like, no, nigga. Segregation do not have to be a bad thing. It don't have to be a bad thing. That's actually one of the main things that fucked us up mentally. It fucked us up mentally because then we felt like we didn't need each other. It's a free-for-all now. No, it's not. It's not a free-for-all. It's not okay. Everything ain't cool or good now. Yes, you can date who you want to date, but that don't fix shit. That don't change nothing. Listen, in Mississippi, you cannot walk along the street. They ain't got sidewalks where I was. You can't walk too far without somebody pulling over asking you if you good or you need a ride. That's community. That's an actual care about my fellow person. Because I know what the fuck can happen to you out here. I don't want you to die in the sun. Nigga, I don't know if you walk into another city or state. You good, brother, sister? All right, fine. Extremely hospitable. One of the things that we are missing, and I want to shout out Michelle Pitts, because we started a program. We started a program that brought families. We offered a free meal and a free gift basket that was about the size of a damn like one of those big totes of household items, tissue, and this is before COVID. But we started this program that we did 10 families for 10 weeks, I believe. 10 families for 10 weeks, where we offered a free catered meal to sit around the table and to discuss our day, our feelings, our issues amongst the 10 families. You know what I'm saying? That was a dope program, and I believe we need to bring that back, because that was one thing that I got daily in Mississippi, where somebody actually cooked and we sat around the fucking table and we talked about what our day was. We talked about different little things. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I'm 33 years old. When I came back for high school between 15 years old and 33, I can't tell you how many meals I have had with family around a fucking table. Not somebody cooking and sit the food out and everybody just come in when they feel like it and get a plate and go to their room. That is a huge breakdown for why we don't know what's going on with each other. Why we don't have that extra bond as family. And I appreciate Michelle Pitts for trying to bring that back with us. It was a wonderful thing, and we need to revisit that. There are little things that we need to do as community and as a village and as families that make a hell of a difference. Make a hell of a difference. There are so many things that we need to do. Peace, Camilla. I really love your energy, and I really appreciate everything, because you give it your all. You know what I'm saying? When you out there. And I could tell you are passionate. I could tell you are invested. And a lot of these motherfuckers not. So I appreciate that in you. You absolutely are a warrior in spirit and in action. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. And I'm just saying, like, those are the things. Like, can't nobody tell me that this is something that we only do. If y'all need to do research, Community Task Force MKE, go back to 2014 and see all the things that we have done in this community, all the things we have addressed internally, all the work that we do almost on the day. Like right now, there are people who really have been getting at me since I've been back from DC about, you know, homelessness situation. I haven't even taken the time out to raise money for that stuff. If y'all notice, I really been chilling with the Cash App and all that kind of stuff, because I understand that the people who follow me, you know, it's only certain people that always donate and always give. And I'm not one of them people, man, that's just going to drain people constantly, even if it's for a good cause. You know what I'm saying? But that work needs to continue. But it shouldn't have to be y'all. It shouldn't have to be y'all to help me do that work, man. I don't think y'all know, like, how it feels for me to tell somebody I don't have no assistance for them right now. I can't help you right now. To have to tell people no. To have to tell people we don't do that no more, because either I just don't have the support or the funds for it, or I have to shut that program down because people have taken advantage of it. To tell people no, to not be able to help somebody, that is the worst thing for me. Because I know there are so many of our people who need it. And right now, especially during COVID, I don't know, like, people are just totally disregarding the crisis that we are continue to be in, y'all. I said this as soon as COVID started, man, when this fucking eviction shit start, oh. And that's why we got to make some visits. We still got visits to make. Oh, don't think I've chilled from the protest parties. Don't think I've chilled from doing this and that. I'm trying to, you know, get my time, split my time up to, one, to rest, two, to strategize and to get my own schedule and what I'm able to do, the actions I want to partake in, to get that together, and then to also find time to support what everybody else is doing still. Because again, when you talk about unity, I'm going to tell y'all something about unity. I can't tell you how many times, if you can go back and look. Go back and look. How many different groups, organizations, people I have supported. Matter of fact, go to the Activist and Advocacy podcast page. I'm about to start that back up, where I went out and recognized leaders who people don't really know about. And that's supposed to be an awards platform. I created that. Because we need our own awards platform. I'm so tired of people getting recognized for shit they did not fucking do. I'm so tired of people propping up leaders and telling us, these are your leaders. This is the person who's out there changing the world. And they ain't got no damn receipts. I'm like, I ain't never seen this motherfucker out here. What work did they do? Who they save? Who? When? So we need to take control of our own shit. The same way people say we need our own basketball NBA. The same way people say we need our own Hollywood. We need our own everything, y'all, because we are excluded. We are oppressed and suppressed from all. And I'm talking about, man, listen. Go look at that page. So for people who try to claim, you know, like I said, man, my name is good. My name is good. And it's going to stay good. Are you coming to our welcome home event? I'm going to be honest with you and say I'm probably not. I'm probably not, because I don't like I don't know how I want to answer that. I don't know how I want to answer that, because I'll say this. I'll say this way. I've been in too many rooms since DC where the conversation has turned into the glorification of one person, and not the marchers or the walkers in the total trip. It's really become a praise fest for one person. And I get it, symbolism, and like I said, shout out to Tori and shout out to Frank. You know what I'm saying? But it's become something else. It's become something else. And I really don't like that. I really don't like to be in a room with the family of Jacob Blake and other organizers, and we spend an hour talking about one person or one person talking about themselves. I really don't, I can't vibe with that. No, we shouldn't all be coming together. And I just explained, I don't know if you just got on here, but I'll reiterate for those who just now getting on here. Unity is the right people coming together, not everybody coming together. Because I'm going to tell y'all again, everybody's agenda ain't to unify. Everybody's agenda ain't to be a team player. And I'm not saying that about anybody specific. I'm just being honest with y'all. And I'm saying you really need to look at a lot of these people that's out here, and y'all need to know what y'all seeing. If you go on my page, I have shared shit from Tori. I have been to a lot of Tori's events. I have been to a lot of Frank's events. I have shared shit from Frank. I've shared shit from the People's Revolution on my platform that I don't have to, because people have their own platforms, right? So I have shared shit and I have supported other people. I've included other people in a lot of shit that I wanted to do, only to have people take credit or claim to shit that I did or that I started or X, Y, and Z, however you want to call it. And if you go on their page, you won't see shit shared from me. Probably unless it's something about them. So again, as leaders, we got to understand what we're seeing. And we got to understand where people are. Because when they show you where they are, you got to believe them. So again, if there is anything positive, If there's anything positive that anybody is doing, I'm going to support it. Whether I fuck with them, whether I support them or not, it's not about them. It's about what they're doing. I'm not going to a celebration that's going to be about one person. I'm not going to that. Because what I do know is a lot of people who are a part of that process probably won't be welcome or invited. And I cannot have people reach out to me and say this happened or that happened and this was wrong and that was wrong and that situation not be corrected. Now, if that situation was corrected and everybody was good, then I would have no problem then to come to that celebration, because it would be a celebration about all the people and accomplishment that all of them did, because all of them were a part of it. What I don't want to do, again, is sit in a room or come to a place where, because I'm going to tell y'all something. People ask me why I wasn't speaking at X, Y, and Z at an event that just happened in Kenosha. Because what people did see was every day or damn near every night that there were actions in Kenosha, I damn near was there on the front line all the time. But then you have people who were not there, who have not been there, have not put in that work, and they get to speak, and then it be about them. I don't want to keep answering those questions. In fact, most of the time, I don't answer those questions. But the fact that those questions are going to come up is a problem for me, because it puts it on me. It puts it on me as if I'm supposed to say something. Like, and I don't want to attack, because people look at shit as hate or look at shit as, beef, but it's about accountability, man. It's about accountability. It's about accountability. And I need people to hold themselves accountable. Before I can hold you accountable, I need to be able to hear you say what you did wrong. I need you to be able to admit, damn, I could have did this different. Oh, damn, they right. I should have did this. Or just do the right fucking thing. I need one of those things to be true. So again, I love everybody. I'm going to support everybody. But I'm not going to be made into no liar. I'm not going to be made into no liar. And there's a lot of shit going on that I don't really know what's going on, but it needs to be corrected. Now, what we can talk about is, again, these actions that still need to be done, and how people can bring themselves and be a part of something in total. Look, I'm gonna check this out, right? When I was in DC, right? So many groups and people came from Milwaukee to go to DC. Let's check this out. Now, I said we should all do something together before we leave. Because, people want to do shit for optics. And people want to give off the illusion that everybody works together. And people want to give off the illusion that we all one and unified. But I said we should all meet at this place, at this time. None of the other groups did that. They came earlier than what the fuck I said and later than what the fuck I said, so they could have separate things. So again, when people look at me, it ain't my fault. I'm Master P around this motherfucker. I'm Master P. Again, when you see, know what you seeing. Because in the middle of the night when everybody gone and the motherfucker want to come out then and lead some shit or look like, that ain't unity. So don't ask me why I don't want to unify. Don't ask me why I don't want to unify. Because another thing you'll see is DC, Madison, Chicago. I don't have no problem. Baltimore. Oh, maybe y'all should go look at when I went to Baltimore. I don't have a problem, one, dealing with the people and falling in line with other leadership from there. I don't have to be the man all the time. I done been a lot of places and a part of a lot of shit. Okay? And I've never had a fucking problem. I ain't never had nobody run up on me. I ain't had nobody arguing with me and bickering with me about me being too big for them to be around. I ain't never had none of that shit. You can best believe I'm good every fucking where I go. I've lived all over this fucking city. North, east, south, Brown Deer, I've lived every fucking where, and I ain't had no goddamn problems with nobody running that area. That ain't make me no less of who the fuck I was. Because I guarantee you, when I walk around, I'm Vaun, I'm LA, I'm whoever the fuck I say I am. And I'm a bad motherfucker. I don't care who around this motherfucker is bad. I'm bad and a bitch. So we can both be bad and survive, motherfucker. Or you can try to prove you better than me and see how that work out. I don't have time for the bullshit. I don't have time for people to try to prove to themselves, you know, who they are. And I don't have time for that shit. I'm going to say this. No, listen. So, for people who don't know, the protest didn't get me out. That process was already happening. The process was already happening. And there are people who can attest to that. Now, was the protest outside the jail a major thing? Absolutely it was. Absolutely it was. But all it really did was just shut the jail down and made everybody have to stay in their room. No person can say they got me out. Especially not no fucking person who's not a major mover or shaker who can make calls to people to make them get me out. But I will say it was a part of it. Absolutely. And I had a problem with that. I had a problem with people trying to force me to pray because I know better. This ain't the first time that I got out like that. This is not the first time. So I apologize if I didn't come off as grateful to one person as who stepped on my toe. Y'all play too goddamn much. Let me go back and see if I can see what this person said. I'm just saying, y'all, I'm getting to a space where I really don't have no patience, man. I really don't have no patience, man, for a lot of shit no more. I've done enough talking. I've given enough advice. And again, man, I'm a person, a lot of people have given me advice. A lot of people have, you know, put a bug in my ear and saying, you know, gave me this input and that input. And a lot of times it may not seem like I listen to them. But over time, if you pay attention, I take into account what a lot of people say. There's a huge difference between 2020 me and 2015 me. If you don't know that, you may need to, again, nah, I have no reason to apologize unless I actually have done something wrong to somebody. I would apologize to that person, but I stand on everything that I say. Because again, a motherfucker can't and ain't gonna make me out of a liar. I'll tell you that much. Because I put a lot of work in. There was nothing shortcutted for me. Nothing at all. And when the shit go down, when the shit has gone down, when the real fights have been fought, I've been there every fucking time consistently. And I'm very proud of that. Because a lot of people can't say it and be telling the truth. So I'm very serious about this. I know when something is, when things are going away that they shouldn't go, and I have to take into account everybody's safety, everybody's freedom. I have to take into account everybody's situation, and I have to make a G call, and I have to do what I need to do to ensure that people don't go to jail, that people are not being brutally assaulted, especially women. I have to make sure these things do not happen in my presence. Which is why I will come from the middle of a crowd or the back of a crowd to the front line to ensure that I'm in the front of those people. That ain't for no fucking show. That's what I do. That's what I've done since 2012. A lot of people talk about putting their life on the line. I'm fucking serious about this shit. If y'all, Listen, I have videos that I could share that a motherfucker ain't done 1% of the shit that I've done for this movement or for these families. And I did it by my fucking self. By myself. Some of this shit, I'm gonna give y'all a gem. Hold on. Hold on. I want y'all to go look at this page. Damn, it's not gonna let me. That's all right. That's all right. Like I said, I can't tell y'all how many times I got arrested and how many times I went in a fucking courtroom by myself with no lawyer, with no attorney, and that shit, no process, dismissed, all that shit. I don't fuck around. I'm not doing, like, the shit that I'm saying or doing or trying to tell folks about this movement is from experience. I'm not speaking on shit that I don't know about. And I need for people to understand that. I need for people to understand that. Who the fuck is that? Hold on, let me see who this is. OSL Xavier. OSL. Oh, by the way, make sure y'all join Program the Parks MKE and make sure y'all follow the like page. Yeah, I don't know who this is. OSL Xavier. OSL Xavier, come to the front of the class. I guess he don't remember that. OSL Xavier, I don't recognize your face. So, which park you talking about, Moody or Sherman? Which park you talking about, Moody or Sherman? I'm gonna be respectful because I don't know who he is, and maybe he's a young dude. I don't know. Mookie? What's your number, Mookie? Inbox me your number, Mookie. That's how we'll do this. And I ain't gonna call you off screen. Okay, I'll do that. But for some reason, like when I try to add Frank, it don't let him. So I just add it to where people can add to request to join my live. I'm waiting on him to. I'm waiting the same way y'all are, because I don't know if you remember, but if you've been to, he still ain't said which park, Moody or Sherman. Oh, okay. I'm still waiting, Mookie. Can y'all hear this?
Oh.
Yeah, what up, Mookie?
Bro, listen, bro. Let's be real, bro. I know the real you, bro.
You don't know me because I don't even know you, so.
All this shit started when you was in Moody doing all this shit for money, bro.
I was in Moody last year or the year, but I was in Moody last year. So what money did I get, Mookie? Oh, Mookie.
Okay, shit, you wasn't doing that shit for nothing but yourself, bro. You wasn't doing none of that shit. None of that shit.
So what? What money did I get, Mookie?
Money, my nigga.
More? What money did I get, Mookie?
Be real, bro. All this shit you doing for money and clout, my nigga. Don't nobody really know you or care about you in Milwaukee, bro.
Don't nobody know me or care about? Do you not know? Are you from that area, Mookie? Where you from?
Moody, bro, you was in Moody on bullshit. You was in Moody. I don't want to not known. Was nobody showing you respect in Moody, bro? Yeah, everybody.
You do know. Do you? Hey, Mookie. Hey, Mookie. Hey, Mookie. Hey, Mookie. Hey, Mookie. Mookie.
Bro, you heard what I said,
Mookie.
Stop playing dumb, bro. Stop playing dumb,
Mookie.
Bro. Doing all this shit for clout, my nigga.
Mookie.
Dumb, bro. You letting grown
Mookie.
Bro.
Mookie.
Dumb, bro. Nigga,
are you gonna keep talking or are you gonna listen? Do you not know that there are live streams of all the times that I was in Moody? Do you not know that? And Sherman?
Bro, I was there every day, bro.
Oh, you was there every day. And nobody knew me or respected me. But we're on live. We're on live. Then they're all summer with all the kids knowing me, with all the kids respecting me. But so how I don't understand.
Ain't not one kid up there respected you because you let grown folks jump on kids.
You still ain't, bro. How do I let somebody grown? So do you not know that's why I was up there? Because grown people come there and jump on kids. Mookie, how old are you, Mookie? How old are you, Mookie?
Bro, listen, bro. Like I said.
How old are you, Mookie? How old are you, Mookie?
Bro, we watched you. We watched you let it
How old are you, Mookie?
Don't nobody really respect you in Moody Park.
How old are you, Mookie?
I got all the little niggas for getting on your ass, for robbing.
How old are you, Mookie? And I'll tell you something, y'all don't know me very well. But how old are you, Mookie?
I got, bro, I'm 24 years old. How I got
24? 24, bro? Yeah. You ain't even a teenager.
Bro, that don't mean shit, man.
It do.
Why? My point is this, my nigga. You doing all this shit for clout and all this shit for money, my nigga. But you telling everybody how you doing this and all along, bro. Let's be real, bro. Tell everybody how you letting them.
Hey, Mookie. Hey,
them kids, Moody Park.
Hey, Moody.
You being up there and my little cousin, or my little brother calling me talking about some grown ass men jumping them in Moody Park and you letting it happen.
Mookie.
Let's be real.
Mookie. Mookie. Do y'all hear this? He said name what? Does this nigga not just hear me say we on live? Do this nigga not know videos exist? What the fuck is he talking about? Mookie. If your little cousin got jumped by somebody, that
I'm the nigga that got jumped.
Oh, you the nigga that got jumped. So you mad because now so cause nigga. Now you done exposed it. Now you mad because you got jumped and I didn't prevent you from getting jumped. But I'm pretty sure if I was there and I saw it that I broke the shit up. Or that I came over there, because I can't get to everything. People get jumped, people get shot, people get all type of shit at these parks. How the fuck? Bro, I'm not even mad at you, bro, because I understand now.
Keep it 100 down with you, bro. No bullshit. You grown as a bitch, bro. No bullshit. You ain't even naming none of the kids that be at Moody.
I don't have to name them because they can name me. I don't have to name them. Do you not know that I'm in a whole chat with like 20 of them from each park? I don't have to name nobody to you. I don't have to name nobody to you. I don't have to name nobody to you.
Nigga, you're unknown. You're unknown.
I'm unknown, but you know me.
Moody, my nigga.
I'm unknown, but you know me. That's crazy.
Did we run you out of Moody, nigga?
Never. What?
Did we run you out of Moody?
Are you crazy?
Did we run you out of Moody?
Are you crazy?
Take you out of Moody?
Do you take meds, Mookie?
Crazy, bro. I need you to stop claiming my voice, my nigga. Stop claiming the low end. Stop claiming all that shit.
Whatever you did this for, Mookie. I hope you got whatever likes or whatever you thought you was gonna get from this.
That was my little brother, bro.
Who is your little brother? You saying you the one who got jumped? You went from somebody else got jumped to now you got jumped. So who is your little brother now?
No, if you was hearing, bro, you would have heard the other person say I was the person that got jumped to Moody. That was my little brother got jumped to Moody.
I'm hearing the same person on the phone. I don't hear two people.
Bro, I used to walk through Moody 24/7. Just go to Burlock, bro. Not once don't none of them kids respect you and none of that shit, bro. I hate people like you that try to get cut off the community, bro, and everybody believe in you, bro. Don't nobody, bro, in my eyes, bro, don't nobody, all you respect or none of that shit, bro.
You got two eyes?
And in my eyes. Niggas like you just do this shit for God, bro.
All right,
Like,
Mookie.
no bullshit.
All right, Mookie.
Like, bro, you was in Moody, bro. Wasn't doing shit. Wasn't trying to help the community build shit or none of that shit. You just
Wasn't trying.
Cool, bro.
Really?
You wasn't really doing.
Were
shit
you?
in Moody, bro.
Hey, so did you never participated in when we was paying the kid every my ass, Mookie? Did you ever participate in anything else that we did, Mookie?
Bro, that little the COA building.
I don't have nothing to do with COA, Mookie. Wrong person. I don't have nothing to do with COA, Mookie.
But why? But the real question is this, bro. You just said everybody owe you. Well, everybody show you respect all the little kids, and no, they don't, bro.
Yeah, you won apparently. So one.
I was in Moody just walking through there, bro.
You just said you was there every day. Now you saying you been walking through. Now you saying you walking through. Do you walk through or do you be there? Because we be there for hours. We be there for hours, bro. So do you walk through or do you be there?
No, you can't say you was there for hours.
We absolutely was there for hours. We cooked for hours. We did whole events there. We paid kids to do jobs. Mookie, what other people? There was no other people. What other people, Mookie? Mookie, who the other people, Mookie? Mookie, what other people, Mookie? What other people? What's who, mama? Who, mama? No, listen, cause I don't like this. So what we gonna do? Mookie. Hey, Mookie, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you, bro. What we gonna have to kick it one day. One day when you walking through Moody, you and your cousin or whoever else got jumped. Both of y'all got jumped. Absolutely. I want you to do that, Mookie. As a matter of fact, I want you to promise to do that, Mookie. Promise me you gonna do that, Mookie.
Like you doing all this shit for all the time.
Promise me you gonna do it, Mookie.
Oh, my kids, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Like, yeah, remember me?
Absolutely. I want you to do that. Please. All right, Mookie. You have a good day, Mookie, and make sure I'm a post when I'm at Moody like I always do. Oh, he hung up. This the shit that I'm talking about. Hold on one second, y'all. This is why I don't have to name nobody. God damn. Hoo-wee. Do you see this? It says Moody Park Chat. Do you see all these names in here? All these young people were always at that park. They always work with us. They always knew when we was there. They still work with us. We just was at Moody for Tay's balloon release. I just again, man, but this the crazy part. He just did all that. He just did all that. Let's go here. Who we? If you are not familiar with our like page, go to our like page. Program the Parks MKE. It's all right. It's all right, y'all. Now, mind you, please go down this page. Please go down this page. You will see all the videos from us at Moody. Breaking up fights. Kids respecting us. Everybody know our name. Not just me. Let's see, this is winter. So let's go past the winter. Let's go to actual Moody shit. September. Should be a little bit before September. Oh. So, August 2019. Only reason we weren't there this year is because of COVID. So, August, we did the tournament. And this is still August, around Tay's death. Whew. August 25th, the day of the tournament. August 20th, me buying the shit for the tournament. August 10th, us at the park, signing kids up for the tournament and cooking. What else is on here? August 1st. August 1st. S'mores. July. Somebody Robinson Day. June 22nd. What is that? What is that? What is this? Is that not lots of kids? And not all kids. A lot of grown people too. People over 18. Amani Robinson Day. June 20th. Let's watch this video. I hate when people say shit. Thank you. Trying to get a video where I can show y'all the actual crowd. Oh, and let alone there's videos on here for me breaking up fights.
Or a barrier. And they healthy. And something. Hey, man. Fellowship with us, man. You already know. We proud of you, homie. But that's what it is, man. Make sure y'all continue to support, continue to watch, and we gonna make it do what it do, man. We gonna program this park today. We at Moody. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, peace. It's on you now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Appreciate these young men, man, for helping us. Every time they see us pull up, they always asking us if we need help. They helping us unload, all that kind of stuff, man. So, yes, ma'am. But I just want to bring y'all something. I know we've been, like I said, man, my phone's been out of commission. So shout out to everybody.
Man, listen. No, because I just make sure y'all go follow Program the Parks. Listen, no. Nobody argue with him. Nobody. And I know y'all can't see because it's reversed and it's on another phone. But go to Program the Parks MKE. You can also Facebook search my name or Facebook search Program the Parks, # Moody Park, and so much shit will come up. While he's saying that we were there for clout, There was damn near another riot about to start in Moody Park, and that's why we went there. We actually had a contract to go there in 2018 to expand what we were doing in Sherman, to expand that to Moody. That never happened because I got arrested and I got the case, which is why we ended up having to go the following year with nothing. So we had to restart everything and just go with nothing. And again, I don't know what money he think that we made because we didn't get no grants, no funding, no. But he's young. He's 24 years old. And apparently, this is what happens when you get jumped and you feel like nobody saved you in time. I don't know what that's about, but we did get to the root issue of why Mookie feels that way. So I don't blame Mookie. I honestly, I want to meet him, and we can talk about it, and we can in person meet some people who actually know me, because I will tell y'all right now, I ain't getting ran out of no fucking where. I'm from over there, 25th out in Concordia Hour. Yeah, that's the block I grew up on. ain't no motherfucker running me. My address, if you look up my name and any address comes up, there's going to be an address right next door to Carter's. The house right next door to Carter's is the house I lived in before I went to prison. I'm from over there. I'm off Burleigh. So I get it, but y'all just get a young man. He wanted, I don't know. I don't know how he following me or how he just happened to come on this live. That's weird. But, it is what it is, man. And again, this is one of the reasons why I go live. Because when people say shit like that, that's like 2016. You know what I'm saying? The police took credit for the crime going down around Sherman Park when everybody see on live us changing the park, us doing patrols in the area, us giving food and doing events and taking kids to here and there. This is why I do what I do, man, because it's people like that who still have a problem. You know what I mean? Hey, man, it is what it is. You can't win them all, even though I still won that one. But that just bothers me. That bothers me. Because he don't know. He don't know. But this is exactly what I'm talking about. Because regardless of what a person says, this is why my receipts are there. And don't worry about it. If you didn't see none of the stuff that I played, don't worry about it. I'm going to re-upload it on a post currently and show y'all that this is not a game. Let's not also forget that I had to deal with issues from the fucking police all fucking summer. We didn't get no fucking grant money and no support and no money. Maybe he thinks we got money because Eva and the Street Angels organization donated us that bus. So maybe he think I paid for that bus. I don't fucking know. But for those of y'all who have been following Program the Parks, and again, the only reason why we are not conducting our Program the Parks model in Sherman or Moody is due to COVID. Otherwise, I will be doing all this movement shit and I will be in the fucking parks. Still having to raise money for all of this shit the same way that I'm doing now. I'm going to have an offline conversation with him because I don't want nobody feeling like, because I know what it is. He got jumped and he felt like I didn't stop it. He got jumped and he felt like I didn't stop it. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? And again, if you look in these parks, people do shootings. There was just a whole shooting at Tay's balloon release. I can't stop every fucking thing. I can't get to every fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm one fucking person. And the only other person that used to be there is Gab. She's a fucking 5'5" female. So how two people is supposed to stop, dozens or, plenty of people from doing shit all the time? We don't get to everything in time. Sometimes the fight gotta catch a couple punches before we get to it and break it up. But that don't mean we letting grown people jump on grown people. Do y'all not know again, on video, how many times 2 kids got into it and a bunch of grown motherfuckers showed up with guns and we had to stand in between that shit? Yeah. So, much love to you, Mookie. I get it. Well, I'll see you out there one day. Hopefully one day soon. We can chop it up. I'll buy you something to eat. We can sit down and talk. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, the shit don't stress me out, man. It's so regular to me that it don't bother me. Like I said, the only thing that really bothers me is when I can't help somebody. You know what I'm saying? But people, like, that is a, you know, trauma. That is a, you know, something I hope I can help him with. You know what I'm saying? Because some people may, you know, have their own way of perceiving who you are and what you're doing. And again, I don't recognize his face. I don't recognize his face as being somebody regular. But I bet if Gab was on this live, she probably would, if he's ever been up there any bit of consistently, she probably will recognize his face. She's the one who, like, oh, you don't remember him? You don't remember her? And it's certain ones that I focus in on because they're always around me or us, or they're always, you know what I'm saying, we constantly see them every day. We deal with them directly every day. So it's certain ones of them that I personally, interact with more than others. But it's some that be around, and I might not, like, they may not come around and talk to us. They may not come around and help us, you know what I'm saying, unload, load, plan shit. So I don't really know their name, or I may not remember their face. But from what I'm saying is, he don't have a face that I remember. And from what he said that he'd be up there every day, but then he also said that he walks through. So walking through does not imply that you stay for any amount of time. And the fact that he does not know that we'd be there for hours. When I'm talking about 3 o'clock till 10 o'clock, that's hours. I don't know what hours, like, what his definition of hours are. But this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Peace, y'all. And I apologize. I was making a little bit of fun. I was being a little bit sarcastic, trying to lighten it up. So I don't want nobody who probably seen that interaction to think I was, like, being disrespectful. I wasn't, like, trying to be disrespectful. I was just trying to make light of the situation. But I got a lot of love for a lot of these young people. It's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? It's really unfortunate. But I have no idea where we were before he started that. So I don't know what I was talking about before that. He just threw everything off. But again, y'all, stay encouraged by the movement. Stay encouraged by the work. Oh, it absolutely is needed. Listen, I don't know, like, it's been fights. It's been, like, guns being pulled at Sherman. Like, it's been incidents that we know we need to still be in these parks. We are having conversations with other organizations and trying to get our structure together because, one, I literally am one person right now. My team that helps with Conforce, they're not trained or they don't have no experience being with me in the parks, which is a totally different thing. And so I have to, when I do that, I have to be able to do that. I don't have the vehicle right now to transport equipment and food and grills. People don't know all the work. Like, this shit I've been doing for years. Shit I've been doing for fucking years. We was on the cult. I want people to understand because some people don't get it. And you'll have people who don't like me for whatever they heard or whatever they think. Like, some people, when they see people in leadership, they automatically just think, oh, dude ain't real. You know, I had somebody tell me back when I had dreadlocks, I'm sorry, back when I had locks, that they don't follow people with tattoos or locks. So you want to only follow people with suits and waves, right? I don't know how good that's done you. But people have their own thoughts of what a leader should be, what they should look like, what they want them to say, how they want them to talk. There's people who watch my live who have a problem with me cursing. You know what I'm saying? There are literally people who do that. And that's their prerogative. That's their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, resume-wise, again, there's very few people, man, that have invested the amount that have invested the amount of time that I have, not only to this movement, but in these streets, literally in the streets, in these parks, with these families, with these young people. I don't just go get one or two young people and have them follow around me and like that represent all young people. No, I've dealt with, when we first came in Sherman Park, it was over 200 kids we was working with. 200 plus. And every year for the next like 2 years, that number halved because of, you know, police contact, because of, you know, scrutiny from the riot. So people dropped off. So at the most now we deal with 50, 60 kids. You know what I'm saying? Unless something major going down or it's a fight, then you get up to 100 or whatever. But it's always been a passion of mine because, like I said, dude, when I was a teenager, I wish I had somebody, you know, like me to help me navigate. You know what I'm saying? And I can't help all of them. Like, dude, it's so many of them. It really bothers me that, you know, with us not being in the parks, the type of shit that goes on with us not being there. You know? Anyway. Are you not entertained? Hell no. We got special guests, all type of shit going on today, nigga. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I don't know. Yeah, shout out to Gab. Shout out to Gab. Shout out to Gab. Oh, shout out to you too, Farina. You know, there's so many people who've been in the parks with us who've been there, who's literally been there on this live right now, who actually have seen. That just bothers me. It's sad because I feel like somebody put him up to do. I feel like somebody told him to do that. But you know, the world may never know. But love y'all, man. I'm finna get off of here. And oh shit, I got a little bit of mail. Let's see what that's about. I will check back in with y'all. What's good? What's good? Peace. Like I said, man, keep it up. Keep the mood up, man. It's all good. But peace, man. Much love, man. And again, follow right now. I need y'all to go to Program the Parks MKE Facebook like page, not the group. But you can also join the group because I'll tell you something about the group. In the group, you can see our original start, and you can go all the way back from day one, and you can see the video because I put up the good and the bad. I put up when it's 100 motherfuckers fighting and there's guns out there and shooting and the police fucking with us. Oh, I documented every fucking thing. So follow them both. You can follow the like page and you can join the Facebook group, which was the original thing. The Facebook like page is newer than the group. So the group has all of the original from day one starting points and history, and then the like page, so you can see the work that we will be doing right now if not for COVID and the movement going on. You know what I'm saying? So please do that for me. It's Program the Parks MKE. I'm gonna put it. it wouldn't let me link the actual page on here for some reason. So Program the Parks MKE. And if you put Program the Parks, both will show up. So just put Program the Parks and request to join the group and follow the like page. So you will see the work that we've been doing with youth for years now, since 2016, before the riots. So we started in June of that year because those were the original clashes between the young people and the police. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we... But yeah, man, love y'all, man. Much love. Ronnie, what's good, little bro? It's my little brother right there, Ronnie Love. Hope you're doing good, bro. Inbox me. I think our other brother's supposed to be coming here today. So much love, y'all. Peace. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. I'm gone.